Which language? We'll take kids language. ఏ భాషలో మాట్లాడాలి? Okay, how many of you they couldn't know Telugu? You don't know Telugu language? You don't know Telugu? Hey, దొంగ తెలుగు ఎవరెవరికి రాదు? అందరికీ తెలుగు వచ్చు. సరే, I heard that there are few kids who are Tamil as background. So even if one kid is missing what I'm talking, then I have to talk in English. See, first I need to apologize everybody because I'm late. And there are no excuses even if you are chief guest if you are late. Yes? So I am extremely sorry and please forgive me. I have a very personal reason for not being able to come on time. I've lost somebody today very close to me, one of my employees, so I was a little late. But I made it a point to come because I know a lot of kids are here and they shouldn't be disappointed. When I look at these nice children, it reminds me of a beautiful song. Nanna munna raja ho, desh ka sipahi ho, bolo mere sang, jai hind, jai hind. All the kids, jai hind, jai hind, jai hind, jai hind, jai hind. So we repeat it one more time, okay? Nanna munna raja ho, देश का सिपाही हूँ, बोलो मेरे संग, जय हिंद, जय हिंद। जय हिंद, जय हिंद, जय हिंद। The beauty of this song is that it tells every child, नन्ना मुन्ना रानी भी हो सकती है, सिर्फ राजा का मतलब है कि लड़का ही नहीं है। It doesn't mean that only boys, all girls and boys are sipahis of this country. They only become sipahis provided their parents really turn them into the soldiers of this country. So I'm actually a little surprised whether I'm supposed to give whatever the piece and token of advice I'm supposed to give to them or to them. What should we do? Should advice go to them or to them? Never to them. Never to them. I'll never advise them because if you think that they should be taking advices, they would not have been here today achieving abacus. Clap for them. एक मिनट के लिए हम सबको सोचना पड़ेगा कि अगर हम उनको एडवाइस देने के स्थायी पे हैं तो आप एक बार सोचिए कि कभी आपने ऐसा कोई मेडल जीत के वहां बैठे? बताइए। तो फिर किसी को सलाह मशवरा देना सबसे बहुत आसान बात होती है। जिस बच्चों ने आपको आज नाच कर कर दिखाया, आप कसर ऊंचे करके दिखाया, फिर भी उन्हीं को सलाह मशवरा। You want to advise them back again? Who made you proud today? It is very important all of us to understand that whether it is abacus, whether it is a very traditional mathematics, whether it is a memory power, all is achievable by every child. You need to know that everything in this world is achievable by every child. It only matters how you give them that. It's very important. You want them to be silent and listen to me. I want you to be silent and listen to me. That's all is the difference. The day we realize and recognize that the way they are, the way they're so playful, the way they're so mischievous, that's the reason they're very intelligent and smart. Don't take away from them the energy of no inhibitions. They are somebody who have no inhibitions in them. And we elders draw a line to them by saying a lot of do's and don'ts, do and don'ts. Surprisingly, all we elders, the kind of rule we draw do's and don'ts, are we the first person to always break that. पहले हम हर उस उसूल को तोड़ते हैं, शाम से तोड़ते हैं। और किसको सिखाते हैं? अगर मर्द है तो बीवी को सिखा देते हैं, अगर माँ है तो बच्चों को सिखा देती है, पापा है तो फिर बच्चों को सिखा देते हैं। बस हमारा तो यही काम है that we keep teaching to anybody who is younger to us. It's very important that we as parents, before teaching anything to them, we need to question our own selves. Could we follow this in our life? At least for a stipulated period. ఒక కొంతకాలానికైనా మనం మాట్లాడే ప్రతి విషయాన్ని మన పిల్లలు ఏదైతే నేర్చుకొని ఆదర్శంగా అవ్వాలని కోరుకుంటున్నామో అది మనం మన జీవితంలో ఒక చిన్న సమయానికైనా పాటించామా లేదా అన్న ప్రశ్నకు మన దగ్గర సమాధానం ఉంటే అప్పుడు వాళ్ళకి మనం నేర్పించే హక్కు, అధికారం, అర్హత మనకు వస్తుంది. మన అమ్మ నాన్నలందరూ మనల్ని కూడా తిట్టిన వాళ్ళే, కొట్టిన వాళ్ళు. ఈ రోజు మెచ్చుకుంటున్నాం కానీ తిట్లు పడ్డప్పుడు కొట్టినప్పుడు మనం కూడా వాళ్ళని మెచ్చుకోలేదే. मेरे हिसाब से जितने भी लोग यहाँ बड़े बुजुर्ग बैठे हुए हैं, जितने लोग भी अपने वालिद और वालिदा से मार खाए हैं, उस दिन हम थोड़ी उनकी तारीफ करें. आज तारीफ कर रहे क्योंकि हमको मानने का हक चाहिए. लेकिन जिस दिन हम छोटे थे, मार खाए उनसे, उनकी गालियां सुनी, उस दिन तो हमने उनका तारीफ ही नहीं किया. So we all have to understand how many of our generations may pass. The child is still a child. And that child seeing things the way we thought when we were children. We never supposed to forget this. మనందరం ఒక గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాల్సిన విషయం ఉంది. Very simple example I would go to all of you, very easy for you to understand. మనం ఒకసారి దారిలో పోతున్నాం అనుకోండి, మనకు అస్సలు ఇష్టం లేని ఒక వాసన మనకు తగిలింది అనుకోండి, వెంటనే మనం ముక్కు మూసేసుకుంటాం. ఒకవేళ ముక్కు మూసుకోకపోయినా మనం గాలి పీల్చడం మనకు తెలియకుండానే బిగుసుకోబోతుంది. మన భయం పిల్లలకి ఇచ్చేది కూడా, మన కోపం పిల్లల పట్ల చూపించేది కూడా, ఆ పిల్లల ఆలోచన శక్తి కూడా వాళ్ళకే తెలియకుండా అలా మూసేసుకుంటుంది. అందుకే వాళ్ళు చదవలేదు, అందుకే వాళ్ళు బై హార్ట్ అంటాం. సో కాల్డ్ వీఆర్ ఆల్ హ్యాపీ ఫర్ చిల్డ్రన్ టు బై హార్ట్. లెట్ దెమ్ బై హార్ట్ టేబుల్స్, బట్ లెట్ దెమ్ నాట్ బై హార్ట్ కాన్సెప్ట్స్ ఆఫ్ టెక్స్ట్ బుక్స్. క్వశ్చన్ ఆన్సర్స్ ని బై హార్ట్ చేయించకండి పిల్లలతో. చాలైతే టేబుల్స్ బై హార్ట్ చేయించండి. బికాస్ టేబుల్స్ డోంట్ సీరియస్లీ రిక్వైర్ లాజిక్. బై హార్ట్ ఎప్పుడైతే ఒక ఏజ్లో when they use it for LCM, when they use for HCM, when they use for all divisions and multiplications, they know how, they know exactly to correlate the logic in tables. ముత్తుకుమార్ లాంటి వాళ్ళు మంచి మనుషులు ఎందుకు అబాకస్ లాంటి పరీక్షలు పెడతారు అంటే they want the parents and the teachers of the institution to think little different about mathematics. They want all the parents, మీకేమో ప్రైజ్ ఇస్తే మోజు, వాళ్ళకేమో ఈ మోజులో మీతో ఒక విచిత్రాన్ని ఆలోచింపజేస్తే మోజు. So it is very important. We have to appreciate for actually encouraging you to think different about subjects. I do understand mathematics needs memory, and this memory is available with every child. If your child is not able to do mathematics properly, there are only two reasons. Maybe either mother and father is not a great mathematician. You have given them the genes. And you should be open enough to accept that. Second thing is, probably you never encourage the child to learn mathematics. Probably you have put your own discouragements onto the child to say that, why the hell are you not able to do mathematics? Every child, now I'll open up a different angle to you. Even if parents would not know mathematics, the child can excel in mathematics. But for a kid to excel in mathematics, you should let the kid think. You should let the kid think. If Newton would have had a teacher with a stick on right and would have had a stick parent and either mother and father on left, I would have never think Newton would have been able to think why the apple is falling down. You would have only worried that why the hell my mother and my teacher are standing beside me with a stick in their hand, probably thinking that I have hit the apple to fall down. Maybe that's how he would have thought about it. The calculus would have never come out. It is very important for all of us to understand that small little brain doesn't know to think different but to experiment. To encourage the ability to think and experiment, you need to let them live free. And when I say to leave them free, that means give them good food. Stop taking them to pizza centers. Stop doing shortcuts like Swiggies. They don't give healthy food to your children. You don't introduce burgers and pizzas because on that day you are busy, and then don't tell them not to eat pizzas and burgers. If you are busy in life, just give them rasam rice. A simple rasam which will still give them a good digestion, and maybe glass of buttermilk. But you don't parents give shortcuts to children at the age of 4, 5, 6 years to make them calm. You take them to pizza centers. You need shortcuts, and ultimately one fine day you all forget that it is you who inculcated bad habits into them. A kid never gets bad habits. Do you think at the age of 1 year they would have known what pizza is? And the biggest issue that you all are facing today is mobile phone. You have introduced that to your kid. And today you have no right to really yell on that. Now if you don't want your child to use any more mobile phones, the best thing is, once they come home back, the 2 to 3 hours that you would want to spend with children, remove your mobile phones also from your life. Ask them to remove mobile phones from their life. All of you sit together to see the best thing that you can see in the world. Kids learn from you. Kids learn from you. We with the mobile, again you may say that I have this mobile phone in my hand because I have to work, I have to do this, I have to do that. So kid would say, I also need this mobile phone because I need to take notes from my friend, my teacher has put something in the group. If you have reasons, let me tell you, they're very smart than you. Just don't take them for a ride. They exactly know how to take a ride of you the moment they're 18 and 19. That's when you want them to control, and they'll be beyond your control. So please respect your children. I'm somebody who would never tell children, you be this way, be that way. I would say, your children are observing you. Please be going to IIT provided you don't eat junk food. First point. Don't eat junk food. Second thing, you can eat once in a week, not more than that. Got it? Once in a week they need junk food. Very important. Try second thing, as many as try to have, because fruits will detoxify you. You know what the meaning of detoxifying? You want to study, you get stressed. How do you throw away the stress outside? Stress produces bad chemicals in our body. Children, listen. What is stress? Because you want to study, you want to come first in the class, you want to write books with a good handwriting, you want to finish your homeworks, you have to carry heavy bags, you have a slip test, you have unit tests, you have half yearly, quarterly, annually, all these coming annually. So, You also get tired. Now how does this stress go away from your body? When you are tired, bad chemicals are produced in your body. Now if you want to remove all these bad chemicals and want to become very, very intelligent, please eat fruits and drink water. Parents, don't push them to get first rank in the class. Please stop that. It's insane to push a kid to get first or second or third. Doesn't really matter. Have little time to understand whether they have understood the concepts in the textbook. And mostly, very important for parents and teachers. I don't know if anybody of you are teachers here. In a school, if there are 20 benches, somebody has to sit on the 20th bench. And how does the 20th bench say that he is last in the class? Then ask your school management to remove all the benches. Just only have front row one bench, so that rest of the children will sit on the floor. Because children are not able to answer your bloody question that why you are sitting on the 5th bench or 10th bench. Somebody has to sit in that bench. You should question the management who is putting so many benches in the class, not a child who is sitting on the last bench. You are getting into the whirlpool of business shown by schools. Or ask your school management to get it in parents' meeting. Let them first conduct parents' meeting together, not call parent by parent and talk and send away. Ask your school management that why there is no rotation of children on the first bench. Why is in the last bench girl never getting an opportunity to sit in the first bench? It doesn't matter whether they understand or do not understand. Because the whole purpose is to understand why they are not understanding. Teachers are getting satisfied looking at the first 2 rows. And the first 2 rows need not be intelligent. First 2 rows can just by heart the subject. And somebody who by heart the subject doesn't mean that they're smart and intelligent. Probably the last bencher is trying not to by heart and understand the concept. And probably he or she is never being appreciated. It is you who can change the system. Stop blaming that portion. That portion only knows how to be very happy in life. We are already entangled in our life with all the responsibilities and problems. The moment they come home, play with them, enjoy with them, see good movies with them, play some games with them, find out how they have spent the day in the school. If they land up complaining about any friends, help them to calm down. Don't encourage.
Those wonderful, wonderful words of wisdom. Well, I'm sure many of you would want to know more about her, and no matter how much we try to talk about her in a concise manner. It's very less. And we witnessed her talk and we know what a wonderful woman she is. Thank you so much, ma'am, for being here. So while we have our next set of awardees waiting to walk the red carpet, I would like to welcome you all to walk the red carpet and come over to the stage to get your awards.